Hello! You're there. I was looking over there, and yet you're there. Goodness me, that's not a very good start. But I know where you are. I do know where you are, and you're all amazing for subscribing and for watching. So I'm a bit quiet on the old home front this week, and the reason for that is that I'm getting a bit of rest and a bit of recuperation after what's been a pretty hectic last few months, be it on the bike or walking around the island doing X, Y, and Z. Culminating with the 9 trig pillars on the island and visiting them all with my bike last week. Since then, managed to do a few other little things, and then took Joe and Moomin, Joe from Butte Gallery and Moomin from Helmies, 2 brilliant establishments on the island. Matt took them and helped and encouraged them around the full West Island Way last Sunday. Moomin, no problem. Joe, no problem, other than blistered feet, basically. So, why the pause and why the delay and why no daily updates? Well, obviously work. However, work is now finished. Pretty much now, that's it. Last day till the summer. We've been uploading through Google Classrooms and remotely now for the last few months to the students in terms of work and tasks for them to do. But now the summer holidays have officially begun until August the 11th when we're next back in school up here in Scotland. Over that summer holiday, the plan is to get down to Derbyshire to see Mum and Dad with Emily, to have a nice time down there. I know the UK Prime Minister and the First Minister up here in Scotland have loosened lockdown measures. Lockdown measures, I hear you ask, when you're watching this video in 20, 30, 40 years' time after it's gone viral millions of times over. Lockdown measures simply because the UK at the moment, and indeed the globe, is currently in the midst of a global pandemic in terms of the coronavirus, which has been basically awful. It's taken far too many lives. And that leads me nicely into what's happening next. So next week, I'm going to walk the West Island Way, which is a 30-mile footpath on the island of Butte here in Scotland. And I'm going to do it 5 days consecutively back to back. So obviously you guys can all do the maths. 30 times 5 is 150, give or take a few miles, but around 150 miles across 5 days. Why? Well, again, put one and one together, think about what I've spoken to you all about just so far, and of course the global pandemic. The island of Butte is, like everywhere, has been rocked by what has been happening recently. So for that reason, 2 island charities. One is Callum's Cabin, which provide activities and adventure and holidays for disadvantaged children. And Callum's Cabin have lost hundreds of bookings as a result of the pandemic, and also keeping people on the island in the loop, so to speak, as to what is going on in terms of ferry travel, in terms of local food, in terms of community news and affairs, on Butte Island Radio. And that's, again, another charitable organisation here on the island of Butte. So, for both of those 2 charities, yours truly is going to try and raise them some money. And I'm going to do that by the 30 miles of the West Island Way, back to back, 5 days in a row. He says. Not on my own. I've got a support team helping me, led by Stuart Walker, a good mate up at school. And I've got a local counsellor, the head teacher of the school, the local newspaper in the mix, together obviously with Butte Island Radio themselves, who are obviously chuffed to bits with this fundraising initiative. And of course, Caroline at Callum's Cabin, Caroline Spears at Callum's Cabin as well. So obviously there'll be updates over the next few days and stuff, and I will keep you posted. But next time I see you, I'll be walking The time after that, I see you. I'll be walking. The day after that, I see you. I'll be walking. And that will be the case for hopefully 5 days in a row. And let's all get together and earn some money. Okay, I will put the link with regard to how you can offer and donate money at the end of this video. Thank you again, guys. Adios.